weren't for Todd, you and I wouldn't be standing here together right now.
Don't look now, but the creepy guy over there, he's looking at us. That's the house detective.
I can't do it anymore. Goodbye, Lisa.
I'm looking for Melanie MacGyver. She finished her rounds and then took off with the police commissioner.
Is Lindsay behind this? Answer me.
You do understand why I have to stick with Will, right, Mom?
Yes, sweetheart, I do.
I should have known. After all, you're the one that taught me to keep your promises. It's very important, especially to the people you love.
When did I teach you that?
Every day. Just by being who you are.
I would not dream of taking credit for your bravery. Believe me, at your age, I would not have had the strength or the courage to do what you've done.
It's not about being brave, Mom. I just did this because I had to. Mom, I heard Grandpa confess to setting Will up.
Yeah, I know he did. But I have to wonder if maybe there wasn't another way to handle this.
What? That would have kept Will free? Mom, listen, you've always taught me to respect the law, but this isn't the law. Not the way Grandpa's using it. So you know what? I didn't feel bad about going on the run with Will. What I do feel bad about is worrying you. And dragging you into this.
Hey, it's okay, all right? I'm fine. Besides, I'm very happy to be here with you now.
Well, it's not just this. We used your cabin to hide Will out until he was strong enough to travel. So in a way, not intentionally, I got you involved.
That's all right. That's okay. I trust your judgment, sweetheart. But I have to ask you this. I mean, how long is all this going to go on?
Why are you still standing here? Why aren't you listening to me? Go away.
Are you absolutely positive that guy's the house detective?
Yeah. I saw him nab a guest, for not paying for the in-house movie.
Boy, why would he even...
Look, you're gonna stay here, you're gonna ask me 20 questions, or you're gonna go. Go get Jessica, tell her it's time for us to leave. I'll stall this guy somehow. Is everything okay, Mr. Manning?
Oh, yes.
Everything's perfect.
What's this?
A peace offering. Real expensive.
How thoughtful.
I'm sorry we had words. What do you say we stop this nonsense and get you back home where you belong?
This is your idea of making peace.
Renee, you're still my wife. And I'm still your husband. And I still love you. Even though I know I don't show it so good sometimes. Open it.
No, I don't think so.
The emerald necklace you saw in New York on our last trip. You didn't think I noticed you salivating at the jewelry, did you?
Very nice.
You don't want it anymore? No problem. Tell me what you want. I'll get it for you.
Asa, the only gift that I want from you is Jessica, safe at home with those 2 boys. You brought charges against Will Rappaport. I want you to withdraw them.
No. No. I don't do any favors for a Rappaport.
What about me? And your granddaughter?
Renee, I love Jessica. And you know that. That's why I can't let that boy off the hook. He's been nothing but bad news for Jessica from the beginning. I give up now. What's it show her?
That love is more important than hate. And if you and I don't agree about that, I guess we don't have anything to talk about, do we?
Oh, no, please, hold it. Sit down. Please. Of course we do. That house is... well, it's practically like a mausoleum without you in it. I miss you. Come home.
Excuse me. Is Commissioner Buchanan here? It's very important that I find him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. What happened?
You must think I'm crazy.
No, I don't. I couldn't think that. I'll tell you what, let's just take this just as it goes. All right? As far as it goes. I'm just glad that you agreed to come here with me today.
I wanted to be.
Something is still in the way.
Yes.
Melanie. You always seem to know when I'm in trouble. And you're in trouble now, right?
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't have to. What is it? Let me help you.
You want to know the real reason why you're here?
Preferably without the preamble.
I'll take it any way I care to give it.
Don't patronize me.
Don't judge me.
It's a little hard not to in my position.
I get that. Look, believe me, it wasn't supposed to be this way.
What way was it supposed to be? Was I supposed to enjoy this?
You're going to talk your way right out of the truth, Scarlett.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up and let you talk.
That'll be the day.
Please, Colin. Just tell me.
Look, I never intended for you to stay this long. To go through this much agony. I just needed to buy some time.
For who? For you? For someone else? For Lindsay? Tell me, Colin.
Excuse me. You remember me? My name is Sam Rappaport.
Yes.
Yes, I'm here to see Dr. Colin. Sam?
Okay, Dr.
Yeah.
Colin.
Is he here?
I'm sorry, I haven't seen the commissioner today.
Thank you.
Enough with all this talking, Renee. Let's get you back home. And I'm willing to forget all this.
I'd be happy to forget it if you would stop doing it.
Doing what? Standing up for my family? Treating you like a queen?
Buying a woman with expensive gifts is not treating her like a queen. It's treating her more like a, well, I guess I ought to know, right? Lindsay, here.
What is it?
It's more than most people make in a year. And I want to give it to the Will Rappaport Defense Fund.
Renee, no. Now give me that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the matter, Asa? You losing your touch? Can't get the world to do what you want it to do.
Look who's talking. Going around bragging how you gonna get Nora's kid for Bo. You're a joke. You can't even get Bo.
You don't know anything about me and Bo.
I only know what my eyes see. Bo and your sister are all over each other at the Palace Bar.
What?
He's trading you in for a newer model. One with less dents and scratches.
If you want Nora's son to be a Buchanan, I would think you'd be a little bit nicer to me, since I'm the only person that can give you your grandson.
The truth isn't easy for me to admit.
It's because you're not capable of telling the truth. Well, you've lied to me about everything, about knowing Bo and about Sam and about Lindsay.
Look,
and
I am trying to hold things together the best way that I know how so I can get you home. I have not lied about that.
Why should I believe that?
Because you're getting better and better every day. Because you're not lying in that bed, twisted and semi-conscious, still loaded up with drugs. All I needed was an IV and restraints, and you wouldn't have stood a chance.
You wouldn't have done that to me.
That's right. I wouldn't have. And I didn't.
You really do want me to be okay?
Wow, she's finally getting it.
Why?
Because you're my patient. You're also the most challenging woman I've ever met. You get knocked down, you come back swinging. You don't cry, you don't whine. You give me hell on a regular basis, but somehow you manage to make me like it. Never known anyone like you, Scarlett.
Lots of women like me.
No. And I should know that. You're starting to grow on me, Scarlett.
Oh, God. Is that why you're keeping me?
No. That's why I'm letting you go.
When?
Well, now that's the question, isn't it? Excuse me a minute. What is it, McDonald's friend? Where did you get this? Did you see this man? Where is he?
Yes,
Is he downstairs?
okay.
Magda's gonna bring you some lunch. I gotta go out. I'll be back soon.
Something come up?
Just a problem with a patient. Shouldn't be too long.
Lunch.
Trzeba dużo jeść,
Yes?
żeby wyzdrowieć.
Okay.
Dużo trzeba jeść, żeby wyzdrowieć. Wszystko przyniosę.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Sam. I was just heading out. You caught me at a bad time. Medical emergency.
Oh, still making house calls, huh?
Well, let's arrange a meeting. I'll even come by your office. Makes more sense anyway, right?
You know, if I was a suspicious type, I might think that you were trying to rush me out of here.
Hardly. Although I'm not exactly excited to talk about my divorce.
Well, then you'd be happy to know I don't want to talk about your divorce. I want to talk about Nora.
I already told you I don't know anything about Nora.
Oh. You know, you're not quite pulling this off.
What?
Well, this phony nonchalance. You see, you look a little nervous to me about something.
Maybe you haven't heard. My wife's filed for divorce. Now, if you don't mind...
Oh, I do mind. One hell of a lot I mind. See, you were missing the night of the train wreck. Where were you? Huh? I'd also like to know why Victoria Carpenter thought she saw Nora at the Cherryville Clinic. And I would like to know how you really found out about that realty case that only Nora and I should have known about.
This will go on until somebody clears Will. And the day that happens, I'll be home.
But, sweetheart, that could take a very long time. You know, our newspapers, both of them, the Banner and the Sun, have been hammering away daily at Asa, but he doesn't admit anything, and he regrets even less, I think.
Well, the truth is stronger than Grandpa. I know the truth will come out, Mom. I know it will.
I hope so, too, but it could take a very, very long time. I mean, you can't spend the rest of your life on the run.
We gotta go. We gotta get out of here now.
What? Why?
We've been spotted.
By whom? The police?
No, not yet, but I think they're on their way. You guys left. The house detective, he came over to me, started asking me all these questions. And I stuck to the story that I gave to the manager, but I don't think he was buying it. He was going for the phone when I left. You know, that can only mean like one thing.
Oh, my gosh.
So let's go. The reunion's over. It's life on the run. It can be hell on your social calendar.
No. Look, I'll take you home with me. I'll hide you out there. Baby, I don't want to lose you again.
Thanks, Bo, but this is something that I need to work out for myself. It's about loyalty.
To Colin?
Partly.
What's the other part?
Oh, so you are here, Commissioner Buchanan.
You were looking for me?
No, Mrs. Rappaport was wondering where you were.
All right, come on in. Thanks for the heads up. Just put it right there.
Sure.
Just put that on my tab. Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought we could use these. What is it?
You think of everything.
Almost. I keep forgetting to give this back to you.
My good luck charm, I had no idea where I put it.
Sentimental value?
Oh, yeah, lots. I've had this since Lindsay and I were kids. I won it, selling magazine subscriptions to pay for the school gym.
I'd buy a magazine from you. Any magazine.
Well, I can't say it was my sales technique. My daddy leaned on all of our relatives. But I'm really glad that you found it. It really means a lot to me. It's just a piece of my past, you know? When life was simpler. I can't do this.
We made a deal.
You broke the deal.
That's bull. You know, you're all talk and no action. You couldn't deliver squat.
It's Sam's fault that there hasn't been a new paternity test. He's the only thing standing between Bo and that baby.
Well, I'm going to tell you what you just said. It's not going to be for long. That ambulance chase is not going to keep the Buchanans from their own kin.
Ah, well, you see, Sam doesn't believe there's a possibility that Matthew is a Buchanan. He thinks I just made this up to get back in Bo's good graces.
I got to admit, it sure does sound like you.
I need a little more time, Asa. I can handle Sam. I know I can. But you have to keep up your end of the bargain this time. Let Will come home. A son for a son.
Nice bluff. Not nice enough. Give me the necklace, unless you want a broken hand.
You heartless, soulless. You're going after Sam's baby?
I want answers, Colin, now.
All these suspicions, Sam, I don't know what to say.
Start with the truth. That'll be fine.
In your state, Sam, I'm not so sure you'll even believe the truth.
Try me.
Fine. Right after I arrived at the crash site, a train car exploded not 20 feet in front of me. If I had been any closer, I would have been dead. As it was, I ended up injured.
Nora was on that car. Did you see her?
I saw smoke and I saw fire and not a whole lot else.
What about the woman Vicky saw at the clinic? She was convinced it was Nora.
Her name is Betty Surratt. She's from Naperville. And by now, she's probably home with her family. Your brother Ben saw her for himself. But feel free to check the clinic records.
Oh, I will. You believe me, I will. Now I want an explanation, a believable explanation about how you knew about a realty case that only Nora and I should have known about.
Broadmoor versus House? It was written up in Law Times. They were very complimentary to you and Nora, Sam. I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Yeah, well, this still doesn't explain why you cited a realty case to me when you're looking up divorce cases.
Yeah, well, I got a pretty full plate, Sam, and I was in a rush. Must have copied down the wrong information from the wrong page. Here you go, 3 pages after. It's the article on divorce that I meant to bring to your attention.
Yeah, mighty big coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. And a painful one for you, I know. I'm sorry if I sent you chasing after a ghost, Sam. You wanted it to be true, didn't you?
I want to know what happened.
You already know. Facing it's the problem.
No, you know what my problem is? My problem is people who offer me 2-bit psychology, people who barely know me.
Oh, but I do know you, Sam. At least the part of you that's grieving. You lost her. You miss her. You want to get her back. And if God won't send you a miracle, well, then you'll make one happen yourself. For your sake, Sam, I wish you could.
So do I.
Thank you, Magda. Where'd you get this? Where did you get this card? Tell me.
Look, Sam, I don't blame you for hoping Nora somehow survived the explosion. Stranger things have happened, just not today.
You know, if I find out you're lying to me, I will make sure that every day you spend on Earth from here on out is living hell.
Tell me where you got this card. Tell me where you got this card. Help me. Where he's here? He's downstairs?
Yes,
He's
okay.
down. Sam?
Yes.
Sam?
Okay.
Sam? It's me, Nora. Sam? Sam? Sam, please help me, Sam!
Yeah.
Rappaport?
Hey, so what do you want?
I
I need to talk to you. I'm at the country club. Get your butt down here.
Any reason I should?
There's a family that's been split apart. I'm going to see that it's put back together.
What are you talking about? Asa! Asa!
Sam, it's me, Nora, please, Sam!
It's too late. Sam's gone.
Mom, it'll be okay. We've come this far. We will stay out of trouble.
But, darling, what are you going to do? Just go from place to place? That's no way to live.
No, it's not going to be that long.
No, it's just long enough for Asa to come forward and tell the truth. That shouldn't take long at all.
We'll take good care of her, Miss.
Oh, yeah, right.
But wherever you go.
You know, I think it's better you don't know that. Come on, everybody who doesn't want to go to jail, let's go.
Mom, listen, I promise you it'll be okay. I just don't want you to worry.
Miss you. Be careful. Please. I love you.
I love you more.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
I have seen you do some awful things to the Rappaports, but this is a new low. Matthew is not a company to be taken over or a piece of property to be acquired. He is an innocent child.
Damn! He is a Buchanan. I'm supposed to forget that? I'm supposed to let him be raised by a tribe of lowlifes?
You don't know that he's a Buchanan. Sam has raised that child since birth. And right now, until it's proved otherwise, Matthew is Sam's child.
Yeah? Somebody else raised Max. You still call him son.
For all sorts of reasons that you will never understand.
Because he's your own flesh and blood as well as he's mine.
Well, that's true.
Bet your life it's true. Growing up under that wimp Wingate Holden didn't stop Max from showing his true colors. The same thing goes for Bo and Nora's kid, and I'll go tell you something. I'm not gonna rest until that boy is under a Buchanan roof.
Asa, this is Bo's business. Matthew is to be left alone.
Oh, Mrs. Rappaport, you were inquiring earlier about Commissioner Buchanan.
Yes?
I just saw him in cabana number 7, over there.
Thank you.
Melanie, you haven't done anything. Can't we just talk this out?
I can't. I wish I could, but... Life is just too complicated right now. I mean, how can we be happy when we're hurting the people that we love? I should go.
You can't just walk away.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he's gone, you know that? It doesn't matter because he'll be back. I know Sam. He'll be back. And he's going to find me.
I wanted to tell him you were here.
Mm-hmm. Really? Was your conscience starting to get to you?
Has been for a while.
Then why didn't you just tell him?
Because I'm as trapped by this situation as you are, Scarlett.
No, you're more trapped, believe me. Because when I go back to my life, I go back to a life and my children. And you're going to have your license to practice medicine ripped out of your hands, and you're going to go to prison for a long, long time.
Don't you think I know that? Give us a way out of this, Scarlett. Give me a chance to take you home.
Just do it, Colin.
I'm not losing any more than I already have. Not even for you. I like my job. I like my house. I like my life. I like my freedom. You can help me keep all that.
No.
Come on, Scarlett. You're the lawyer. You gotta have some idea.
Why? Why in the world should I forgive you? You have kept me captive.
While you heal.
And worse yet, you have left everyone that I love believing I died a horrible death. Thinking that I'm lost to them forever. Why should I forgive you for that? Why should I help you?
Well, you better figure it out. Because if you do, I'll be able to take you home today.
All right, you wanted to talk about Will? Talk.
Who said anything about Will?
Oh, come on, Asa. You were the one who said you wanted to talk about reuniting a family.
Not the Rappaport family. I could care less about your brood. I'm talking about the Buchanan family. And Nora's baby.
Don't you mention her name.
The boy is Beau's.
Asa, what did
You stay the hell out of this. You really think you could hijack a Buchanan?
Oh, I see. Beau told you about his misunderstanding.
You mean yours? No, I heard about it from the blonde bimbo you had the brains to unload.
Why would Lindsay tell you anything?
Ask her. But you've got something that belongs to me, Sammy, and I want it back.
I have nothing that belongs to you, Asa, and that includes both my sons.
You can have Will. He's a loser just like you, but the baby's blood is pure Buchanan blue.
Asa, why don't
Stay
you
the
think
hell out of
about your
this.
heart?
See, Beau is the commissioner and has to play by the rules. I make my own rules. Rule number 1, my family comes first. Rule number 2, there is no rule number 2.
Yeah, you know, I've noticed what a close, tight-knit family you have there.
Please, Beau Buchanan is out of the cabanas. Please make sure he comes here quickly.
Stay away from my family, Asa.
Take me.
When are we gonna see each other again?
I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. You deserve so much more than this. And I want to be the person to give it to you, but
Commissioner.
What is it?
Mrs. Buchanan wants you. Your father's up on the terrace and he's making a big scene.
All right. Wait for me. All right, we're not done with this.
all right.
Hey, Lindsay. I saw everything. I saw what you did.
You did?
Yes. And please believe me, I know how hard it is to give Beau up. And if he fights you on this, you have to stick to your guns, because he'll respect that. Lainey, I am never going to forget this.
No, Lindsay, because I'm not going to give up Beau for you, and you have no right to ask me to do it.
Sorry, I was just leaving. Thank you.
Are the 2 young men all right?
The 2 young men?
They left the terrace restaurant right in the middle of brunch.
Oh, yes, yes. If I needed the house detective, would he be around?
We don't have a house detective. Is there a problem?
So here we are. On the lam. Ain't this the life?
You don't mean that.
Try me.
I could go home. Now.
Look, I want out of this situation just as badly as you do. Show me the way to do it, Scarlett, and you'll be tucking Matthew in tonight.
plea bargain. You give the DA's office something they want, and sometimes they'll deal. They might even give you immunity.
Even after what I've done?
The DA's office has the sole discretion of deciding whether or not to prosecute. I could talk to them and maybe work something out. I'm the only person who could talk to them.
And you would do that?
For a ticket home? Sure.
You'd say anything to get out of here, wouldn't you, Scarlett? Wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
I should have known. That's who you are. You get knocked down and you come back swinging. Only this time, you're swinging at the wrong person.
Who's the right person, Colin? Come on, Colin, who's the right person?
Never mind. There's no point in the truth anymore.
Colin. You want a piece of the truth? I'll give you a piece of the God's honest truth. No matter how many promises you make or how many compromises I have to make, I will never forget what you have done to me. Never.
You were talking pretty tough before.
I'll tell you what's going on. Lindsay opened her mouth, and now your father's involved in the tug-of-war for Matthew.
Really? Well, I'll talk to Lindsay.
Lindsay was just here. She's gone back to the cabanas.
Renee, I'd like to ask you something. Who the hell's side are you on?
You know, Asa, if there was ever a chance that you were going to get me back, you just blew it.
Melanie, I don't think you understand how desperate I am.
I get that, Lindsay.
And when I'm desperate, I do desperate things.
That's right. And we know the kinds of desperate things you'll do.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
So, what do you say? Shall we have an affair?
I took a home pregnancy test. I wanted to surprise you.
When do I get my welcome home hug, Asa?
When hell freezes over.
Did you sell me down the river to that murderous old goat?
Cast your votes in the Cyber Soap Awards only at abc.com. Part of the Go Network.
It's purple.
No, I think it's pink. Hey, Drew, what color is this? Is it purple or pink?
It's pink. Is this what I think it is?
It's my home pregnancy test.